Welcome to Recruiter Talkback. I'm Sergeant First Class Guillermo Rodriguez, the virtual recruiter here in the Jacksonville Recruiting Battalion. There's plenty of soldiers that follow their passions and do a lot of what they want to do on their off time, such as hobbies, other things that they enjoy doing in their passions while they're a soldier. For an active duty soldier, it is of course the full-time active duty position within being in the United States Army. So as an active duty soldier, it's very, very similar to having your full-time job in a civilian sector. You get up in the morning, you work out with your team to stay physically fit. There's a work call about 9 o'clock in the morning that you get there. Do your daily duties as whatever MOS or whatever job career field you're working in. If some of your passions or hobbies are more important than career experience or career fields, then it's totally understandable. We actually have the reserves that are actually part-time soldiers, and they tend to have our full-time students somewhere in another school or have a full-time career within their civilian sector. One of the reasons a lot of people don't look at an option for joining the United States Army or any branch for that matter, they don't know the amount of benefits that come in with that. One of the benefits, the biggest benefits that soldiers love is we get 30 days paid vacation a year. 30 days a year. If you enlist for 3 years in the United States Army, that's an accumulation of 90 days. Of course, you can't take 90 days in your first year in the United States Army, but you got to split it up. There's CEOs of companies that don't have benefits like that. Ask some of your family members. They may get 14 days a year. They may get 10. For some employers, they don't give any. In the United States Army, you get 30 days a year to simply do what you want. You still reap the benefits, still get paid, and you're still gaining the experience. The United States Army gives over $80,000 after your enlistment to go to whatever university you want to. Now you got to be realistic. Army's not going to cover the cost of one of those Ivy League schools that are $250,000 for 1 year of college. However, they will give up to $80,000 all the way up to $110,000 to cover any bachelor's degree and sometimes up to a master's degree. For some people, that's one of the biggest benefits of joining the United States Army. For some people that are graduating high school, maybe they're not thinking about that right now. But eventually, trust me, education will be something that comes into play. And that's the United States Army is one of the biggest scholarship producers in the nation. So the way the Army looks at it is when you get out of the Army, you do your time serving your country, they want to be able to pay for something significant for you to better you in your future. One of them is a Montgomery GI Bill or the Post 9/11 GI Bill. They will pay for 4 years of schooling while you go to school. No bills, no student loans. Another thing that comes with that, the Army completely understands that it really doesn't mix to have a full-time job while you're a full-time student. So what they do is they give you BAH. BAH is a stipend while you're attending college full-time. They will give you dependent on your zip code. That is definitely not true. There is a lot of data out there and a lot of rumors that say that there's most of our jobs within the Army are combat related, but that is not true. The fact of the matter is 10% of our jobs, 10% of our jobs are combat arms type jobs. All right. We have over 150 career fields, anywhere from intelligence, aviation, medical, logistics, human resources. All these jobs, they're designed within the Army to support the infantryman, which is a combat arms jobs. So think of it, if we have 150 different careers, only about 10 to 15 of them are combat related, you have over 130 jobs that are not directly related to combat arms. A large part of our team are young men and women that joined the United States Army straight out of high school or in their freshman or sophomore year of college. They do get to see their family. It goes back to what we were talking about earlier, the 30 days paid vacation. You get 30 days a year, utilize that. Go travel, see your family, see friends that you left whenever you enlisted or joined the United States Army. I can speak personally on this because when I joined, I was 19 years old. My first duty station was Germany. I was stationed in Germany. I loved it. I got to travel to Italy, France, England. I went all over the place, and it was all in the time of the Army. These questions that we answered are not everything you want to know. There is a ton of questions you may have if you are interested in joining the Army, your son or daughter are interested in joining the Army, I implore you to reach out to an Army recruiter. Find out the facts before you make a decision on your future. I can guarantee you that much of the information that you don't know can be answered easily by picking up the phone and calling one of us. You can easily Google in your area, United States Army Recruiter. You can look us up on ArmyTeamJax, Facebook, Instagram, and there's an Army recruiting station near you. Whatever questions you may have, give us a call. Let us answer those questions. That way you can fill your tool bag with facts and you can make a better decision on your future.